All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. You ready to go deep?
Always ready to dive in.
Okay, so today was going to be diving into the world of NFTs. And specifically, we're going to be looking at how NFTs are colliding with art. Uh,
Always exciting. Art and tech, it's a fascinating blend.
yeah. And the inspiration for this deep dive is an article we came across from Hoken Tech.
Oh, Hoken Tech. I've heard of them. They're big in the NFT space, right?
Yeah. They're all about supporting artists who want to get into the NFT game, help them create,
Ah, bridging the gap between art and technology makes sense.
exactly. So this article, it's all about talking paintings.
Talking paintings. Wait, like paintings that actually speak.
Yeah, you heard that right. Like imagine like the Mona Lisa having a conversation with you.
Whoa, that's trippy. I'm intrigued. Where do we even start with that?
Well, I think before we get into the specifics of these, talking masterpieces, we should probably take a step back and talk about the NFT market as a whole.
Yeah, good point. Set the stage a bit. I mean, are NFTs still a thing? Like, what's the state of the market right now?
Yeah. Well, according to the article, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. They said almost $500 million in NFT sales in just 1 month.
500 million. Wow. Okay, so people are still buying and selling these digital
Oh,
assets.
yeah. And it's not just like, the techie people or whatever. There are all sorts of people interested in NFTs now, like artists, collectors,
Right,
investors.
so it's not just a fad, it's becoming more mainstream.
Exactly, yeah. But okay, let's get back to those talking paintings, right?
Yeah, the talking paintings. That's what I'm here for.
Okay, so this collection, it's called Quadri Gossip, and it was created by a guy named Francesco Scapici, who's a professional video maker.
The video maker. Interesting. So they're taking their skills and applying them to NFTs. I like it.
Yeah, and basically what he's done is he's taken these like, classic, iconic works of art by like, Klimt, Botticelli, Da Vinci, and he's given them like animated faces.
Like they blink and move their mouths and stuff.
Yeah, and he's given them voices too, like to match their personalities.
Okay, now this is getting really interesting. So how does he actually make these paintings talk? Is it some kind of like super complex animation process?
Well, he's using AI, which is pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
AI. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, AI is everywhere these days, but how's it being used for this?
So basically, they've trained this AI on like, thousands and thousands of Renaissance portraits so that when it animates the faces, it like stays true to the original artist's style.
Wow, so it's not just like slapping a random animation on there. It's actually analyzing the brush strokes and everything.
Yeah, like for example, they said in the article that the Mona Lisa's smile, it doesn't just like randomly move,
Hmm.
you know. It moves in a way that aligns with Da Vinci's brushstrokes, which is
That's incredible. It's like these old paintings are being brought back to life in a whole new way.
right. And it really makes you think about like the possibilities of AI in art.
Yeah, it's blurring the lines between like the old and the new, the classic and the cutting edge.
Totally. But speaking of technology and art, we should probably address the elephant in the room.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the environmental impact, right? The whole crypto and energy consumption debate.
Exactly, yeah. A lot of people are concerned, and rightfully so, about the environmental impact of crypto.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, it's a valid concern. But what's interesting about this Quadri Gossip collection is that it actually uses the EOS blockchain, which is, get this, climate positive.
Wait, climate pause? I thought most blockchains were, like, notorious for their energy consumption.
Yeah, a lot of them are, but EOS has taken a different approach. They're committed to sustainability and they've partnered with like renewable energy providers to minimize their carbon footprint.
Hmm. So you're saying that these talking NFT paintings are actually good for the environment?
Well, at least they're not contributing to the problem. Over 80% of the energy EOS uses comes from renewable sources.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. So we've got these amazing talking paintings. They're running on a climate positive blockchain. Uh, what else is there to be excited about with this stuff?
Well, I think one of the most exciting things is how this technology is making art creation and sharing more accessible.
You mean like anyone can create an NFT now?
Pretty much. I mean, with platforms like Hoken Tech, it's becoming easier and easier for artists to you know, mint their work as NFTs.
So what you're saying is that like I could create a digital painting, turn it into an NFT, and potentially sell it to someone on the other side of the world.
Exactly. It's like breaking down all those traditional barriers to entry in the art world. Like, you don't need a fancy gallery or an agent to showcase your work anymore.
So Hoken Tech is basically like democratizing art.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. They're giving artists more control over their work and helping them reach a wider audience.
And it's not just about selling art, right? It's about connecting with people, sharing your vision, expressing yourself.
Absolutely. NFTs are like this new form of artistic expression, and it's really exciting to see where it's all going.
Yeah, I mean, if we can have talking paintings, who knows what else is possible, right?
Right. It really makes you wonder, like, what are the limits? Could we see talking sculptures next?
Yeah.
Or entire virtual museums built on the blockchain?
It's mind-blowing, honestly. And it's all happening so fast.
Yeah, it's a really exciting time to be following this space, that's for sure.
Totally. So to wrap things up, it seems like NFTs are more than just a tech trend. They're changing the art world in some pretty significant ways.
Absolutely. And Hoken Tech seems like they're at the forefront of that change, making it easier for artists to join the NFT revolution.
So if you're an artist, or even if you're just curious about NFTs, Hoken Tech is definitely worth checking out.
Couldn't agree more.
All right. That's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us. And who knows, maybe the next time you're at a museum, the paintings will start talking back to you.
No, that would be something.
Ha! See you next time.
See ya!